folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Utah Jazz. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Pippen in at small forward. Jordan with the bucket.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Here's Maravich. They set a pick from deep. Rodman with a rebound. Chicago with the ball. It's a three-point game. Pass to Jordan. Deflected. They recover it. Here's Rodman. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Jordan. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Malone.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Danley. Pass to Malone. Here's Danley. Puts it up from 15. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Jordan. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Jordan's got 5.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Here's Danley. Pass to Maravich. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Rose outside. To the right side. Here's Pippen. And he misses his first shot of the game.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Maravich, no good. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Rodman. Now Jordan. Unloads. The rebound by Malone. Utah trailing here. Here's Stockton. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Takes the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Okay.
Out to the wing. Pass to Rodman. Here's Pippen. Releases. Cans it with nobody near him. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Malone. No points yet.
We talked for 1 hour.
Here's Stockton.
Love you.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Chicago making a switch here. Love's checked in. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. It's tipped.
Love you.
Here's Jordan. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Kirilenko. Pass to Stockton. There's the 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. Chicago leading. Rose right side. Here's Gilmore. Love with the ball. Out to Rose. Clock at 4. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. Here's Maravich. And the three-pointer goes. Maravich has got 6 points.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Left side Love. Rose outside. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
A shooter of Rose's skill is just automatic. I mean, he's ready to strike at a moment's notice.
Stockton passed him alone. Here's Kirilenko. Here's Maravich. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game.
First team foul. At the line for Utah.
And he drops the first. Good on both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Rose outside. Right wing. Poke loose. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. This guy gets buckets. Through contact out there, so tough.
Rose has gone 2 of 4 from the field. Pass to Maravich. And there's a pick from behind the arc. Noah grabs the board. Maravich has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Jordan. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Love, that's good.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
On offense, here's Utah. Trailing by 2. Here's Maravich. Give him 8. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pippen, he's checked in for Jordan. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Now Rose, outside Love. 18 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Love's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Timeout called, the Jazz.
Here they come. Score, Utah Jazz dancers.
.133 left in the opening quarter. Gobert with a screen on Rose. Right side Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Maravich. And it's off from three-point range. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Pippen. Into the lane. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Maravich. Give him 8 points now. Here's Boozer. Oh, he misses the easy stuff.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
That one's good for 2. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Maravich, no good. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Pippen. Pass to Rose.
his first personal foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for the Bulls, Derek Roy.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Rose knocks them both down. 8 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now here's Mitchell. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Chicago, ending the quarter up 10. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Love in at the power forward position.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Armstrong. Over to the left wing. Here's Pippen. Down low. It's blocked by Gobert.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. From deep three-point land. Noah grabs the board.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Armstrong. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
B.J. Armstrong. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Maravich. He's got 11. Blocked!
Well, this is a guy who has great wingspan and has an ability to get to shots others can't.
From 6 feet away. The putback. Outside for Butler. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Butler's got his first basket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So it's Utah now. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Dantley. Pass to Boozer. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Pippen. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And there's the screen. Beyond the arc. Utah grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Williams passes to Maravich. The baseline J, and that one drops for him. Maravich has got 13 now. Chicago leading by 9. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Armstrong. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Both teams will make substitutions. Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the free throw, no good. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Dantley. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And so here is Chicago. Pass to Rodman. Back to Rose for three. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Everything in rhythm that time. When Rose is confident with the jumper, he can be so dangerous.
Maravich, the pass to Williams. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. That shot wide open. Williams has got himself on the board with a three there.
But you just can't let Darren Williams set up out there. You have to try to get a hand up.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Rodman.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Rose outside. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pippen. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Maravich. He's got 13.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Here's Kukoc. Pippen. And again, Chicago, no good. Here's Danley. Pass to Malone. Here's Danley. Here's Malone. Out to the right wing. Here's Maravich. Offline with a three.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Jordan misses. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Stockton. Pass to Maravich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Jacks up a three. Chicago with a rebound. Pippen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bulls leading by 11. To win the cold spell. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Danley. Pass to Malone. Here's Maravich. Puts it up from 17.
In the first half. 2 minutes. Utah foul. Karl Malone. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Chicago with the ball. They lead by 11. Rose, the pass to Rodman. Here's Sloan. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Hayward. 1:43 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Malone. Let's go with a three. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
To the wing, right side. Back to Jordan. 1:11 left to play in the second quarter. Good on the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Count it.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Chicago leading by 9. Rose outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And so Rose knocks them both down. Utah with the ball. 41 seconds left in the second period. Here's Maravich, covered by Jordan. Chicago with a rebound. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Rose. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And the basket by Pippen. Jazz trail by 14. Here's Stockton. Out to the right wing. Here's Danley. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. So we conclude the first half. It's the Bulls leading by 14. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Danley. Pass to Malone. Here's Maravich. The 3 is up. Rodman with a rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And for the Bulls, they've got Derrick Rose, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. Here's Stockton, guarded by Rose. Here's Malone. True on the 14-footer. Malone's got 6 points. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Gilmore. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Pippen. He's got 7. Here's Rose. Here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Maravich. The shake. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shoots off the step back. Utah grabs the miss. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Tipped away. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Rose. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And it's good for 2.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Bulls, Derrick Rose. At the line for one.
Here's Stockton, and Utah calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Here's Danley. Pass to Stockton, looking to win the run. Nails it from 3. Stockton's got 6 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Rose. Boozer grabs the board. Boozer's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Danley. Pass to Boozer. Here's Eaton, guarded by Rose. Rose comes with a double. Just 4 to shoot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Rodman. Back to Rose. Here's Pippen. Here's the 3. The Bulls with another miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Stockton, guarded by Rose. And that one's good. Give him 8.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Bulls leading by 14. Jordan, the pass to Rodman. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. It's intercepted. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. So it's Chicago now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And the basket by Pippen. And Chicago leads by 15.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Danley. Here's Maravich. He's got 13. Inside. Here's Rodman. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Stockton. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Gilmore's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen. He's got 10. Launches it. Rebounded by Stockton.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Danley, covered by Jordan, and he gets that one. Danley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Jordan with it. He's got 9. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And Utah calls time here.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Love is checked in for Chicago. Stockton, pass to Eaton. Here's Kirilenko. It's stolen by Love. Rose up top. He's got 16. Three-pointer. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
I'd say he gets on a roll, you better watch out. Rose is having a tremendous night. He's been relentless attacking.
Pass to Maravich. 1:44 left in the third. Spins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Utah. Now here's Jordan. He's got 11. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound. Pass to Maravich. The 3. Utah with another miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Jordan. Now Love. Shoots from the right block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Jazz trail by 18. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hayward. They set the pick. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
How about the confidence of Gordon Hayward from the next zip code?
Chicago leading by 15. Here's Pippen. 10 points for him. Now here's Butler. To the paint. It's stolen. Here we go. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And yep, it's good. Hayward's got 5 points.
Well, Gordon Hayward's so good in the catch and shoot situations.
Here's Pippen. To the inside. Jordan. And the jumper from down low is true. He's got 13.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Bulls out in front, up by 15. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They've got Rudy Gobert. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Rose can't connect. Jazz trail by 15. Here's Danley. Malone can't get it to go.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Rose. Here's Sloan. No good on the triple. And it's Utah with the ball. Here's Danley. Down low. From deep, Mitchell. 3 ball, Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
From deep, Rose. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now. Here's Danley. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Williams is checked in for Utah. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Bulls leading by 10. Pass to Rodman. Here's Sloan. There's a screen. Here's Rose. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Here's Danley. Back to Williams. Here's Danley. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Yeah, there are levels to this, and Donovan Mitchell can hurt you from every one. Nice midi there.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
So both teams changing it up here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team, and they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. From deep, Rose. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Williams. Here's Malone. Inside. Outside for Mitchell. And here is Williams. Here's Malone. Charity stripe shot. And he can't get that one. Rose outside. Pass to Gilmore. Rose outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Malone's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Steps back and shoots. No good off the glass. Chicago leading by 8. Here's Sloan. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
On offense, here's Utah. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Williams from long range. Chicago with a rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The three from Mitchell. And another miss by Utah. To the paint. Stolen by Mitchell. Williams from long range. Eden passes to Danley. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Williams has gone 1 for 4 from distance. And here's Jordan. Over to the wing. Here's Pippen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And Chicago leads by 13.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Maravich. Here's Eaton. And rejected. They set the screen. Here's Danley. Goes up again. Eaton's shot is good.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Eaton's got 4 points in the quarter.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's Armstrong. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Eaton. Eden's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Maravich. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. To the middle. Here's Rodman. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
And Utah calls time here. Chicago making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Jazz trail by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Malone. From about 16. And no good, trying to use the glass. Malone's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Now here's Jordan. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. And Chicago leads by 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Malone, pass to Stockton. There's a screen. Here's Maravich. Utah with another miss. Bulls leading by 13. Here's Pippen. Pass to Rodman. Rose outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Rose has got 9 points here in the second half.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
Here's Malone. Oh, it's stolen. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pippen. Inside. Here's Gilmore. 6 to shoot. He got a piece of it. Here they come with numbers in transition to halt the run. Stockton's shot is off. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Now Rose. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Derrick Rose.